Welcome to Module 10. In Module 10.1, we'll focus on the promotion P, and in particular, we'll look at advertising, public relations, and sales promotion. Let's begin. Okay, let's take a look at the what, why, and how questions. First, we'll start off with what is product and institutional advertising? Why is advertising important? And how does advertising work? Then we'll look at public relations and why public relations is important and how it works. And then we'll finish up with sales promotion and the significance of sales promotion and how good sales promotion works. Let's begin. So what are the major types of advertising? Well, there's product advertising, and product advertising is a form of advertising that talks about the benefits of a specific good or service. A form of advertising designed to stimulate primary demand for a new product or product category is called pioneering advertising. Pioneering advertising is used in the introductory stage of the product life cycle. It offers consumers in-depth information about the benefits of the product class. Competitive advertising is a form of advertising designed to influence demand for a specific brand. It's used when a product enters its growth phase. The goal is to influence demand for a specific brand, maybe away from a competitor. Comparative advertising is a form of advertising that compares two or more specifically named or shown competing brands on one or more specific attributes. Used when products experience slow growth or when competition in the market is strong and you want to make a comparison. Institutional advertising is a form of advertising designed to enhance a company's image rather than to promote a particular product. So it's basically image advertising, sometimes called advocacy advertising, and is a form of advertising in which an organization expresses its views on controversial issues or responds to media attacks. Okay, now that you know different types of advertising, why is advertising important? Advertising has important effects and is critical to the promotion P in the marketing mix, especially for consumer packaged goods and services. Advertising is seen as an international endeavor, and promotional spending is often, as it relates to advertising, divided into two parts: measured media and unmeasured media. Measured media is network and cable TV, newspapers, magazine, radio, outdoor, and the internet. Unmeasured media is direct marketing, promotions, co-op, coupons, catalogs, product placement, and event marketing. Advertising is utilized for maintaining brand awareness and market share. Market share is how much share of the market or customers do you have? How aware of the brand are people of your product or service? New brands with small market shares spend more on advertising and sales promotion because of the following two reasons. Advertising response function, that is, a phenomenon in which spending for advertising and sales promotion increases sales or market share to a certain level, but then produces diminishing returns. So early on, advertising can help you generate awareness and also get and keep customers. But then over time, people become numb to the effects. But there is a requirement of a minimum level exposure to measurably affect customer purchasing behavior. There are several effects of advertising on consumers. Advertising affects people's daily lives, informing them about products and services, and influences their attitudes, their beliefs, and ultimately their purchases. It helps change a consumer's negative attitude toward a product, hopefully into a positive one. It reinforces positive attitudes that already exist towards brands and can affect the way a consumer ranks a brand's attributes. How does advertising work? Let's take a look. There's something called advertising campaigns, and there are many creative decisions that go into an advertising campaign. An advertising campaign is a series of related advertisements focusing on a common theme, slogan, and set of advertising appeals. Within an advertising campaign, there's an advertising objective, and that's a specific communication task that a campaign should accomplish for a specific target audience during a specific time. In your reading, you learned a little bit about the Dagmar approach, which helps set objectives that defines the target audience, the desired percentage change in some specified measure of effectiveness, and time frame for that change. Advertising helps sell the benefits of a product, not its attributes. When we say attribute, it's simply a feature of the product. A benefit is what consumers will receive or achieve by using the product, such as convenience or ease of use. An advertising appeal is the reason for a person to buy a product or service. It must make a positive impression and be desirable to the target market. It must be exclusive or unique. It needs to be differentiated from the competition. Often we talk about the unique selling proposition. The unique selling proposition is a desirable, exclusive, and believable advertising appeal selected as the theme or slogan for a campaign. It often becomes a critical part of what people remember of an advertising campaign. Common advertising appeals focus on profit or health or fear or hope, admiration, convenience, fun, pleasure, vanity, and egotism, environmental consciousness. All of these things are good potential advertising appeals and something to consider. Normally, advertisers are trying to make both a rational and emotional connection to you as a customer. Executing the advertising message. Execution is the style in which information is portrayed or delivered. The AIDA principle in consumer behavior, attention, interest, desire, and action, in which we talked about in earlier chapters, plan is a good blueprint for executing an advertising message. The style in which the message is executed is one of the most creative elements of an advertisement. Injecting humor into an advertisement is often a popular and effective executional style, but you need to be sensitive to cultural differences. Then there's typically, after the advertising campaign, a post-campaign evaluation. Many advertising campaigns aim to create an image for the good instead of asking for action, so the real effect is unknown. It's more an image than an action. Before a campaign is released, pre-tests are used to determine the best advertising appeal, layout, and media vehicle. The media vehicle is the message delivery system. Then testing ad effectiveness can be done before and or after the campaign. Media decisions. When we talk about media or medium, the medium is the channel used to convey a message to a target market. Again, it's the message delivery system. Selection of the medium is determined by promotional objectives and the appeal and executional style of the advertising. Media planning is important, and media planning is the series of decisions advertisers make regarding the selection and use of media, allowing the marketer to optimally and cost-effectively communicate the message to the target audience. Major advertising media considerations take into what's a strength of the media and also what's a disadvantage. So newspapers, magazines, radio, television, even the internet and billboards and outdoor media all have strengths and weaknesses. In this graphic, which I will post for you on Teams, you can see both the advantages and disadvantages and the strengths and weaknesses of each media. These are important considerations when you're making media selections. Okay, so that's advertising, but when we think about integrated marketing and communications, we want everything to work together. So let's move from advertising and think a little bit about public relations and the role of public relations. Public relations, an important element in the promotional mix, is the element that evaluates public attitudes, identifies issues that may elicit public concern, and executes programs to gain public understanding and acceptance. Public relations campaigns fit into overall marketing plans and focus on targeted audiences. Why is public relations important to an integrated marketing communications plan? Let's consider this further. Publicity is the effort to capture media attention, often initiated through press releases that further a corporation's public relations plans and image. It reinforces a positive company image to support the larger marketing goals of the company, which are customer acquisition and customer retention. How does public relations work? Here are a few examples of major public relations tools. New product publicity helps advertisers about their new product by telling about their new product by prompting free news or positive word of mouth. One way is product placement. Product placement is a public relations strategy that involves getting a product, service, or company name to appear in a movie or a television show or a radio program, a magazine, newspaper, maybe even a video game or a video or audio clip, book, or commercial for another product on the internet or at special events. You're trying to educate the consumer and do it in a subtle way. Sponsorship is another way. Sponsorship is a public relations strategy in which a company spends money to support an issue, cause, or event that is consistent with corporate objectives, such as improving brand awareness or enhancing corporate image. Experiential marketing and company websites are also major public relations tools. Sometimes companies face unfavorable publicity, and public relations handles crisis management situations. Crisis management is a coordinated effort to handle all the effects of unfavorable publicity or another unexpected unfavorable event. This is the responsibility of public relations managers. Okay, now that we've considered advertising and public relations, let's finish up with a discussion of sales promotion. What is sales promotion? Sales promotion is marketing communication activities other than advertising, personal selling, and public relations in which a short-term incentive motivates consumers or members of the distribution channel to purchase a good or service immediately, either by lowering the price or by adding value in some way. The goal is to give the consumer an incentive to make an immediate purchase. Sometimes there are trade sale promotions, and that's a promotion activity directed to members of the marketing channel, such as wholesalers and retailers. There are also consumer sales promotions, promotion activities targeted to the ultimate consumer market. Let's dig a little bit deeper and learn a little more. Why is sales promotion important? Sales promotion is important for several reasons. Sales promotion overall supports two goals of marketing in 4 key areas. The 2 goals of marketing are customer retention and customer acquisition. From a retention standpoint, sales promotion can help build customer loyalty. From a customer acquisition perspective, sales promotion can help promote or try to help you switch competitor brands to your brand. It can or to your product, or get people to switch from one brand to another, or stimulate based on price buying. By price buying, we mean customers who are very price sensitive. If they can get a great deal, then they'll buy. Let's look at how does sales promotion work. Again, when we think about those 4 areas or consumer types, those that are loyal customers, those that are maybe competitors' customers, those that might be willing to switch brands, and those that are buying on price, then there are certain things that sales promotion can do. And here you can see the desired results. For loyal customers, you want to reinforce behavior, increase consumption, and change purchase timing. If you're trying to attract competitors' customers, you're trying to break the loyalty of one firm and persuade them to switch to your brand or product. Brand switchers are, again, you're trying to persuade them to buy your brand more often, or maybe even for the first time. Price buyers appeal with a low price or supply added value that makes price less important. By an added value, it might be a coupon, a price off package, a refund, or some type of special deal, 2-for-1 deal that makes sense to the customer and they can see the value added. These are all examples of sales promotion goals. Tools for consumer sales promotion, as mentioned, could be a coupon, a certificate that entitles consumers to an immediate price reduction when the product is purchased. Sometimes rebates are used. A rebate is a cash refund given for the purchase of a product during a specific period. Premium, an extra item offered to the consumer, usually in exchange for some proof of purchase of the promoted product. A loyalty marketing program. A loyalty marketing program is important for retention marketing and is a promotional program designed to build long-term, mutually beneficial relationships between a company and its key customers. It's effectively a frequent buyer program. A frequent buyer program is a loyalty program in which consumers are rewarded for making multiple purchases of a particular good or service. Contests and sweepstakes are other examples of consumer sales promotion tools. Sampling, a promotional program that allows consumers the opportunity to try a product with the hope that they'll like it. They can try it for free. Sometimes they're point of purchase displays, so when you're at the checkout, it's a promotional display set up at the retailer's location to build traffic, advertise the product, and hopefully induce an impulse purchase. That is, right when you're about to buy something, you say, oh, I'll buy this too, and you just add it to your cart. Trends in sales promotion. More and more we see sales promotion increase on the internet. Sales promotions online have proved both effective and cost efficient. Marketers use sales promotions and internet coupons more and more. Marketers have discovered that online coupon distribution is another way to promote products. Major goal of retailers is to add potential customers to databases and expand marketing touchpoints. Sales promotions can help you do this. Utilization of sales promotions on social media and at the point of purchase are other trends that we think of in sales promotion. Okay, let's review Module 10.1. We looked at the what, the why, and the how of advertising, public relations, and sales promotions. These are all important elements of the integrated marketing communications plan and what we call the promotional mix, or the promotion P. In the next module, 10.2, we'll continue to look at the promotion P, and we'll focus in particular on personal selling and sales promotion. Thank you for your time and attention, and if you've already read, please feel free to move on to module 10.2 and learn more about personal selling and sales promotion.